Hi, it's Julie here from One Fresh Meal, and I'm back with more squash for you today. Last time, if you saw, we talked about quite a few different squashes. I showed you some different varieties. Today we're going to look at the butternut squash. The common, everyday, most everyone has seen one of these, butternut squash. And I'm just going to show you how to cut one open and how to peel it so that it's easy to use. One way you can use it is to just put it in the oven and roast it just whole. And you put it on a baking sheet and roast it for, I'd say anywhere from 30, this one maybe 30 to 45 minutes. A bigger one would be longer. And then you can just peel it very easily and cut it up or puree it. But I'm going to show you how to use it if you want to start with uncooked butternut squash cubes. So I'm not going to use this one. I've already started cutting on this one. This one was pretty big. It was pretty big. Had a really long neck of just the flesh like this. But the way I like to cut it, and I'll show you, I'm going to have to tilt my screen, but the way that I like to cut it, it makes it a lot easier, is I turn it on the side and cut it in half like this way. And then you can work with it a lot easier. And I will show you on this one what I mean. I'm going to turn it on its side like this and cut here, and then we're going to cut it in half this way. So I'm going to move my screen. Let me dry my hands. And so you can see I have the, like here, you can use a cleaver if you want. I think that I can use my regular chef's knife, or I don't know the names of knives, but I know how to use them. So that anyway, we're going to use this regular knife. I'm going to turn it this way, and then you just kind of rock it back and forth. And then what I do is I just keep turning it. And now, see, it's gone through, and then you just go right. So this end's got the seeds part. This end's still all flesh. And here we've got all the seeds. All right, here, I'm going to cut it in half this way, like that. And I didn't get a spoon out, but you can just take a spoon. I can get one in just a minute, and take the seeds out of it. But the way that I peel it is I hold it up like this, take the knife, and then just cut down, and you get the peel off. It's not wobbly because it's flat on the bottom, and the peel mostly is, sometimes if it's rounded at the bottom, you may have to go back and cut, but we'll just keep cutting down until we get all the peel off. Wow, that was loud. Okay, move this off of here. All right, let's get this last little bit there, and you can see that you're getting the peel. I think that would help when I lean down. Okay. To cut it into cubes, then you go back this way, and we're going to cut like little half moon type here, and then make more cuts here into sticks. So now I've got three pieces here, like that, and then you cut again. If you want to cook it if you want to roast it in the oven, you can have them bigger. If you want them to cook them in a skillet, and you want to cut them smaller so that they'll cook faster. But if you want them in soups or stews, this size is good, or you can even have it a little bit bigger. Another thing you could do is just to put them in like this, slices. I just saw a recipe today for a butternut squash sandwich, where you roast slices of butternut squash and use this in your sandwich instead of, say, mushrooms or if you want a veggie sandwich. So this is all you do. Pretty simple. On this one, I'll go ahead and show you. You just cut. I think I'm going to use the cleaver for this one because the bottom part is pretty hard. Well, now I'm going to, there, we'll cut the end of it off. That will make it a lot easier. Okay, now I can use this and cut through. So you just take a spoon. I'm going to grab a spoon real quick. And then you just take your spoon and scrape the seeds out. And do the same thing with this side that we did with the other. If you want them roasted, you can use a big roasting sheet. I already had these roasted. I wanted to show you what it looks like. They're all really nice and yummy and soft. So that is the butternut squash. I'm going to tilt this back up. And I will be showing you some recipes at another date, but I will come back on Friday. Let's see, let's say 11 in the morning Pacific time, and we will look at a different squash. So I hope to see somebody there, and we will look at another kind of squash, probably the spaghetti squash, but I'm not sure yet. So anyway, thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.